Hello, welcome back to my channel, Goshen Heights Couture. This is where we make quality fitting clothes with just two measurements, your bust measurement and your hips measurement, using the LUTTERLOH pattern making system. If this is your first time of joining me, if you get to my YouTube channel or you get to my website is written there, you can see it there. You'll be able to get videos and explanations and full illustrations of what the LUTTERLOH system looks like, what it does, and how you can use it to make quality fitting clothes. Let's get straight to today's topic. In my last video, I showed you that we are going to make this dress. This is a page from the LUTTERLOH catalog. We're going to make this dress. And I explained everything to you about how to know the number of yards that you need to make the dress and the number of yards that you need to make the blouse. I explained everything to you in my last video. I also explained to you what every alphabet stands for when we are tracing the dress. I explained everything to you. I explained to you what all this shaded place means. I explained it to you. Today we are going to talk about the blouse, the transparent blouse, this blouse that goes with the dress. So as you can see, the blouse is NN. I told you in my last video that whenever you want to make any dress from the LUTTERLOH, always make sure that you have this. You bring it out. It's in the catalog. You'll see it in the catalog. So always make sure that you have this, the symbols page, because the symbols page tells you what every alphabet written on the pattern page stands for. And you need it to be able to inform yourself and to be able to do a very good cutting. It is not complicated. It's very simple. That is why I'm here, and I take my time to really explain every detail, so that when you're using it, you will love using it. It will be easy for you. If you are following me, anybody, as long as you have an interest to sew, you've dabbled into sewing, anybody can use LUTTERLOH. So, with our two measurements, we are going to cut this and we are going to cut this. But first, as I said, I have explained the pattern for the dress in my last video. I'm going to explain this pattern for the blouse. So as you can see, the blouse too, see that it also has similar alphabets A here, which means that this pattern is for the front piece of the blouse. And you see this part too that is shaded. It means that this part of the blouse must have a facing. You see it is shaded where you do your buttons. And this one, let me use this one here. You see the B there? That is the back piece. These alphabets are very important because once you finish tracing your patterns, you have to transfer every alphabet you see on your pattern. And when you place your pattern on your dress, you have to transfer every alphabet on your dress. It's very important so that when you're doing your joining, you will not make a mistake. So that is why it is very, very important. And then for the blouse too, you see, yes, look at this place. Look at this place. This is the collar. I'll show you. That is for this part of the blouse. This place. That's the collar. But you can see that it's different from the others. How do you trace this collar? See where the plus is. See where the plus is. The plus is outside it. Unlike this one, you have their pluses inside the pattern. This is inside the pattern. This is the hand. This is inside the pattern. Here the collar. The cross is outside. You can see it here. It's outside. So this is where you're going to place your cross, and you're going to use your bust measurement. I repeat, you are going to use your bust measurement to trace this. When the time comes for us to do it, I'll say it again and you will better understand and maybe get a better understanding of what I am saying. For the hand, this is where you are going to place the pin to do your tracing. And then you can see E here. What does E stand for? We go to our symbols page. We look up E. E here stands for sleeves. E stands for sleeves. See how important the symbols page is. For every pattern, please always hold your symbols page. For every pattern, so that you know what is this pattern, what is this pattern. And then, is there anything else there? If you see something like this here, this drawing here, it means that even if you have a full figure, you're not as slim as this dress will still fit you. That's what it means. It's written here. If you go to the symbols page, especially suitable for full figure. Symbols page. So, is there anything I've left out? I don't think so. VM. VM is written in this place. So let us see what is. There's a VM written here, somewhere here. There's a VM written there. So let's see, what does VM stand for? VM here stands for center front. Oh, okay. Center front. And then if you look very closely, if you look, let me keep it like this. If you look very closely at this pattern, you see some smaller alphabets written. Have you seen that? Small alphabets written. I look at here now. You see an A here. You see an A here. You see an A here. You see? Why is that? Because you're going to do a cut. This straight line means after doing the tracing, you're going to do a cut here. You're going to cut it off. And then do your facing and join it again. And the reason that's showing you this so that you know that this is where you're going to join to here. That's why you have an A here. The A here will go to the A here. The B here will go to the B here. This one, there is no cut, so it really doesn't matter. But they still show you. You know? So that is it. I think that is all for now. HM here. There is a dotted line. It's not straight. That means you're not cutting here. Here is going to be folded. After doing your pattern, you're going to place this one on the folded parts of the cloth. I think I've done all the explanations that I need to do. See here now, there's something like, there's a D written here on the collar. There's a D here. And if you come to the body of the cloth, you also see that there is a D written here. There is a D written here, showing you that that part of the collar is going to start from there when you're fixing it on your cloth. You see why it's very, very important that all the alphabets, you write it. It will make the sewing easy for you. You don't need to start thinking, oh, where is the collar? Which side of the collar am I going to put here? As long as you've written it D, and it's always good to use a water-soluble marker. I use a water-soluble marker to do my markings when I'm doing the cloth. So it's always good to use and write it there, so that when you're fixing your cloth, it's very easy. No thinking too much. You carry it, put it there, sew it, and you get your fitting. So thank you so much for listening. I think we are done with this. I have explained how to do the pattern for the cloth and the pattern for the blouse. In my next video, we are going to start tracing our patterns. We'll start by tracing the pattern for the cloth, and then we'll continue with some other videos with tracing the pattern for the blouse. So stay tuned. Go and look for your material. If you've not gotten your LUTTERLOH, run over to my website. It's there. You'll see how you can get it very easily. My contact details are there. So once you get your LUTTERLOH, because it's very enjoyable and exciting, to use your LUTTERLOH, and as I'm explaining it, you're using it and sewing it, and you'll see how easy it is to sew for yourself. And then you will escape from the wahala of tailor. And after buying material, you now go and pay huge amounts to make a dress, something that you can do. Thank you so much, my wonderful fashion designers, for listening to me. Remember to click the subscription button so that when I upload any video, you are ready and you have it and you can continue with me. Thank you so much for listening, and I wish you a very, very happy day.